Material is presently equal. It looks like black must have just captured a knight on c3 and has put the question to our queen. And of course, your instinct is to simply capture that rook. But identify the continuation on queen takes rook, rook takes rook, rook takes rook, queen takes rook, and you have an equal game. There's got to be something more when you consider this piece relationship between your queen and your opponent's king. Now note that the royal squares are occupied, 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 and controlled, and so when you connect these dots here, we have a potential attack along the 8th rank. Of course, his bishop and queen have something to say about that. But speaking of piece relationships, we have a battery aiming at the d8 square, which means that our opponent's queen is overworked, and we're willing to give up our queen to try to decoy his queen off of the 8th rank. I don't expect him to take my queen. Identify the continuation. He can't take the queen because rook d8. Yeah, he'd have to sacrifice his bishop so that he could defend the 8th with his rook. That's what I would expect. That's all it makes us do. A little bit disappointing. Well, let's do a little bit of post-puzzle analysis here. First of all, let me show why he can't take the queen. On queen takes queen, rook d8 check. If he interposes, it's mate right away. If he takes our rook, we replace it with the other rook, check, and now he has to interpose, and he can stall one move by giving away his queen, and 2 moves by interposing with his rook. But because of the presence of our bishop, that is checkmate. Oh yeah. Now, let's go back and play it out against the bot. And as expected, he does sacrifice his bishop to make way for his rook. And we, of course, will accept that sacrifice. Let's attack his queen. And that wins the queen. His rook is pinned, in case you hadn't noticed. Or is it better to take the rook with check? So check. I think it's easier to take here. Take this rook because our bishop is there. And now we have a rook. Let's hold his b-man at bay, take it, and it's indefensible. Bring in our king. Might as well contain the king. Just push a pawn. Check. Okay, put him in Zugzwang. And checkmate. Oh yeah.